There's a place in the Utah desert where the laws of reality seem to break down, where mysterious creatures roam the night, where glowing lights hover silently in the sky, where even the government has come looking for answers. They call it Skinwalker Ranch, and what happens here defies explanation. For over a century, strange and terrifying phenomena have plagued this stretch of land. Phenomena that range from the bizarre to the truly horrifying. But what if I told you it's more than just ghost stories? That beneath the myths lies a puzzle so complex, it has baffled scientists, billionaires, and even the Pentagon. Tonight, on Gleaming Mysteries, we journey into one of the most haunted and secretive places in America. This is the mystery of Skinwalker Ranch. Long before the barbed wire fences and research teams, long before the world ever heard the name Skinwalker Ranch, this land belonged to the Ute tribe, and to them, it was cursed. They warned of a dark presence, ancient witches who could take the shape of animals. These weren't spirits in the usual sense. They were skinwalkers, beings of pure malice who had once been human, before they gave themselves over to black magic. The Utes refused to set foot on this ground. They spoke of strange howls in the night, of eyes watching from the shadows, of people vanishing without a trace. But those warnings went unheeded. In 1994, a couple named Terry and Gwen Sherman bought the land. They were ranchers, practical people. All they wanted was a peaceful life raising cattle. What they got instead was a nightmare. Their animals began to die, not by predators, but mutilated with surgical precision. One cow was found drained of blood, no tracks, no struggle, just dead. They saw glowing blue orbs dancing over their fields. They heard voices whispering in a language they didn't understand. And one day, they encountered a massive wolf, twice the size of a normal one. It grabbed a calf by the head. Terry shot it, point blank. It didn't bleed. It didn't die. It simply walked away. The Shermans had seen enough. When word of the strange events reached billionaire Robert Bigelow, he wasted no time. He bought the ranch and stationed a team of scientists and former military personnel on site. Their mission? To study the phenomena, whatever it was. He formed the National Institute for Discovery Science. Cameras were installed, monitoring stations were built, night vision gear, radiation detectors. But something strange happened. Every time they tried to measure the activity, it would stop. Or worse, it would happen just off camera, as if the phenomena knew they were watching. Some scientists began to speculate, what if the ranch wasn't just haunted? What if it was alive? And then came the most shocking revelation of all. In the early 2000s, it was discovered that the US government had quietly funneled $22 million into investigating the ranch under a secret program known as the Advanced Aerospace Weapons System Applications Program. A paranormal hotspot with government funding? What exactly were they trying to find? Over time, a dozen theories emerged, each stranger than the last. But which one holds the truth? Let's explore them. Theory 1. Interdimensional portal. Some researchers believe the ranch sits on a window area, a thinning of the veil between dimensions. Strange creatures, orbs, time anomalies. These could be the result of something bleeding in from another world. One researcher claimed to see a portal open in midair and a creature crawl through it before vanishing. Impossible? Maybe. But they have the footage. Theory 2. Alien base. The sheer number of UFO sightings around the ranch is staggering. Silent craft hovering over the mesas, beams of light cutting through the sky, objects that move with impossible speed. Could there be an underground alien facility beneath the ranch? Some claim to hear mechanical hums coming from under the ground. Others say the mutilated animals are consistent with alien abduction lore. It's worth noting, UFO sightings in the Uintah Basin go back decades before the Sherman family ever set foot on the ranch. Theory 3. Conscious phenomena. Another chilling idea. What if the phenomena at Skinwalker Ranch is aware? Researchers reported that the ranch would often mirror their expectations. Focus on UFOs. UFOs appear. Look for poltergeists. You get objects moving on their own. Is it a psychic entity? A self-aware intelligence? Or something that feeds on belief? Theory 4. Government experimentation. Some whistleblowers claim the ranch may be a testing ground for classified technology, psychological warfare tools, electromagnetic weapons, or exotic propulsion systems. The military interest, the radiation spikes, the strange illness some researchers developed. Is this a paranormal mystery or a cover-up for something even more human? Theory 5. Mass delusion or hoax. Of course, not everyone's convinced. Skeptics argue it's all a case of suggestion, folklore, and hype. The cattle mutilations, predators or decay. The lights, atmospheric illusions. They claim Skinwalker Ranch is a brilliantly marketed legend. Nothing more. But even skeptics struggle to explain the sheer volume and consistency of the reports. Across decades, across cultures. So, what do you believe? In 2016, the ranch was sold again. This time to entrepreneur Brandon Fugel, who took a high-tech approach to solving the mystery. His team brought drones, spectrum analyzers, and geophysical tools. They captured strange energy surges, anomalous readings, objects that shouldn't be there. They even claim the ranch messes with GPS and opens temporary dead zones in time. And yet, just like before, no one has cracked it. Some say you can't solve Skinwalker Ranch because it doesn't want to be solved. So here it is, a remote piece of land in Utah, surrounded by legends, cursed by tribes, studied by billionaires, and watched by the Pentagon. A place where reality slips, and something else takes hold. Is Skinwalker Ranch the most haunted place on Earth? Or is it something far stranger than we've ever dared imagine? One thing is certain, the mystery endures. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. And remember, some places aren't meant to be understood, only respected. Until next time, stay curious.